Hey, this is my new favorite belt. Check it out. Right in and Nexbelt. Let's take a look at it. So my friend Amanda introduced me to this Nexbelt, and she's like, "You're gonna love it." And you know, I think I have as many belts as I have holsters because I just have so many different rises of pants. And when you look at traditional belts, you know, we've got about an inch between each hole, and I always find myself needing to put the, you know, what is that thing called? The belt right here in between, and I can't get it there. Or another problem I have is if I love this belt and I put on a different pair of pants, I need to yank it clear back here where I don't have a hole. Intro the Nexbelt. All right, so of course I had to order two Nexbelts, one in black and one in pink. And these two particular ones also came with some pretty shiny buckle. As you can see, I didn't even open it yet. I'm really not that flashy. So anyway, they come really nicely packaged, and they come apart. So what's neat about this is a ratchet system, if you can see here. And I've been wearing this for about a month now, and I absolutely love these belts. Outside of your standard belt, which has the holes placed about an inch apart, these are so close together when you need just that little extra to pull in your gun, you can just ratchet that right along, and we're going to show you how we do that. This is pretty simple to use, and we're going to show you how to do this. So when this belt arrives, you're going to need to size it for you. This particular one in ladies is 45 inches long. This is the Aldrich, and I chose this one because it's a wider buckle. It's about just over 1.5 inches long, and it's really durable, so it holds my gun really nicely. So on the back, what you'll notice is that there are measurements to the inch so that you can cut that precisely to what you want. So if your pant size is a 29, then you want to add a few inches and cut to 30. If you're 34, add a few inches to 36 and then cut it. And I always say, measure twice, cut once, ask my brother the builder. So when you cut it sort of where you want, it's so simple. So after you cut it, pretty much all you need to do is open the latch here, slide the buckle in to the top, and latch it down. And it is really sturdy and secure. So when we thread it, here's what I really want to show you. I'm going to do it very quickly for you here. Maybe the producer will put it in fast motion. Just slide it in, and then ratchet it down. I always wear mine to the side because I don't want my holster and the buckle to give me a little extra oomph there. So what is really interesting, or why I like it, so if once I put the gun on my belt, if I'm sticking out and printing a little too far, I just have to click, click, click. And you just see how nicely that pulls in when it clicks one more time. So it's pulling the gun in with every single click, which of course is absolutely minute. And with your standard belts that have those inch wide holes, you're not going to get that, or you're not going to get the extra hole, or you're not going to be able to breathe. So which makes this very, very nice to use. So we've got lots of colors. Of course they have them for men as well. They come up to 50 inches, and they have the standard nylon tactical kind of belt if you want those. Lots of options there. Let me show you this particular one here, how easy it is to cut. This one was a little long, and I'll show you why. If you're anything like me, maybe you are, I don't know. You have different rise levels of pants. So I might have a high-waisted pant, a mid-rise pant, and a low-cut pant, which this one is, which is why I struggle with belts. And there goes my buckle. So if we take a look, you know, if I have a high-rise pant, you know, a waist here, I'm going to have a difference, with my gun, you know, of like 7 inches from my waist to my hip, which is significant, which having one belt that can adjust those 7 inches without needing, you know, to go through a whole wardrobe of belts is really nice to do. So let's go ahead and show you how easy it is to go ahead, just cut this one and make it fit a little better. So I was really worried about cutting a leather belt, and I thought, I don't want it to fray, but it's actually worked out pretty nicely, and I have crappy scissors in this house. So when I first did this one, and I wanted to leave a little extra space just in case I screwed up, well, I left a little too much extra space when I wear this pink one. So I'm going to cut it back down to size where it'll still fit all the rises of my pants. And as you can see, they have them marked to the inch, so you can get it kind of right where you want it. So I'm going to go right here at the 31. Let's put the sparkly one in this time. So we're just going to flip it up, feed it right through, and just clamp it down. Let's see what it looks like on. So how's the flashy look? Like I said, if I didn't like it right here, I can just click, 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 and make it tighter. The other thing that I had to learn, and boy, it was almost harmful, almost peed myself a few times. This takes a little practice on how to get out of this belt. There's a little click lever at the bottom, and boy, and that's if you feed to the, I feed from left to right. And I had a hard time finding it at the beginning. I'm like, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? So a little practice and I got it. And then I thought, you know, this might be a pretty good rape belt. You know, if someone doesn't know how to open this, it's not going to open like a traditional belt. You can't push this through. You can't lift this open. You've got to hit the lever to let it open and unlock. So just a little extra safety piece, you know, from the women's perspective, that this can happen for you. So they're really durable. Most of the belts do have steel in them too. They're made to designed, I should say, and made to use with your everyday carry. And like I said, if I'm sticking out a little too far, I'm just gonna click, click, click it back until it pulls my gun in. So if you're looking for one belt that's going to meet all your pants needs, from low rise, mid rise, high rise, men or women, the men's belts come up to 50 inches. They've got a wide variety, and I think you'll be really pleased. I'm Kelly from Armed and Feminine. Remember, hit the subscribe button and use my code ARMFEM at Optus Planet if you want something from over there. It's your life, protect it. A sparkly belt.